ලාංකීය ඉංජිනේරු අධ්‍යාපනයේ නවතම ඔන්ලයින් ආගමනය ටෙක්ට්‍රා ඇකඩමි ඉංජිනේරුවන්ගේ දැනුම අප්ඩේට් කරවන අලුත්ම ඇකඩමිය ලෝකයට ගැලපෙන සිවිල් QS MEP QS සහ සොෆ්ට්වෙයාර් ට්‍රේනින් ඇතුළු පාඨමාලා රැසක් ඔබට පහසු වේලාවන් වල හදාරන්න සම්බන්ධ වන්න WhatsApp ඔස්සේ ටෙක්ට්‍රා ඇකඩමි.
Good evening, everybody. We would like to warmly welcome all of you for Tectra Dubai opening day today. As the founder of Academy, I am very happy today because we started Tectra Academy and we launched this in Dubai also, and we could share knowledge over 300 students within a few months. Therefore, we would like to warmly welcome all of you, as well as we are very happy today because of this session. Actually, this achievement is not only my personal achievement, because we have a well-experienced lecturer in Tectra Academy. And I would like to thank to my lecturers who delivered their knowledge with our students, and they have done their job very well in our previous sessions. And we completed more courses within a few months because of our commitment of our lecturers. Therefore, I would like to thank again to our well-experienced lecturer, and we wish in the new courses also we can do best in our new courses also. We are going to start from today, and I would like to give brief introduction about our academy, Tectra Academy. Actually, first of all, I would like to tell why we started this academy. What is the reason for that? In our experience in Dubai, Gulf countries, most of engineers and quantity surveyors cannot find job very easily in these countries. They have to give some commitment. Why is that? When we check the reason for that one, when we research the reason for that one, actually they have educational qualifications. It's not an issue of their educational qualification, as well as the site experience. They gain site experience, well-experienced person. But you know that world is developing day by day, as well as the construction industry is the same. It's going developing day by day. When we compare engineering, QS practices, and in Sri Lanka and other countries, there's a huge gap, because they are using the construction technologies, new construction concepts in their construction industry. That is the huge gap between Sri Lanka and other countries, engineering in QS practices. That's why we started this academy, and we started these courses to fulfill that gap. I told that we have well-experienced lecture panel. They are updated in industry practices too. That's why we could get good feedbacks, as well as we could get successful completion, successful courses within few months. And that's the main objective of our Tectra Academy. Main objective of this our courses is upgrade yourself, because we want to upgrade yourself. We are doing not for the A-level students. We are not doing courses for the O-level students. We are doing for professionals. You have to work with other countries, not in our Sri Lanka. We have to work with them. Therefore, we have to upgrade ourselves. That's why we started these courses. And as a Tectra Academy, we have civil QS, MEP QS, software trainings, and professional spoken English course. As the software trainees, in the software trainees, we have plan shift estimating software and MS project management software, project planning software, and Primavera software. We have Civil QS, MEP QS software trainings, and professional spoken English course. And this time for our lecturers, because our lecturers are ready to share their contents with you, this time for it. I would like to invite our Civil QS lecturer, Mr. Bimsara Jayanath. Actually, he is a lecturer in Kotalavala Defense University in Department of Quantity Survey, and former quantity survey at ICC Limited and freelance quantity survey for estimating and measurements. And Mr. Bimsara, this time for you.
Thank you, Mr. Pramit, for that introduction. I think I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, Mr. Bimsara, we can audio.
I would like to welcome you all for our academy also. Like Mr. Pramit said, our goal is to give you the maximum benefit out of the content that we are sharing. So let me give our introduction about the civil quantity surveying part. Yeah, I have shared my screen. So like Mr. Pramit said, in our Tectra Academy, we are covering both MEP, QS, and civil quantity surveying part. And my part here is covering the civil quantity surveying part in our Tectra Academy. So let me take you through our content and first, like, what is the purpose? Since you are starting this out, like this is your first step starting this course with us. So let me guide you through what this actually is. So the first thing that comes to your mind when you like start something new, since this quantity part might be a little new for you guys. So the first thing that comes to your mind should be why do we have to learn this subject? If it did not come to your mind yet, you better like ask the question yourself. Why do you have to learn quantity survey? So to elaborate that, let me take you through three simple questions. Do the clients have more than enough money to spend on a construction, or do they have more than enough time to spend on a construction, or do the clients have more than enough resources to spend on a construction? Money, time, and resources. Like if the answer for these questions was yes, if they did have more than enough money, time, and resources to spend on a construction, we do not have to worry about learning quantity surveying, because the main part in studying quantity surveying, or like the main target of quantity surveying, is helping the clients save their money, save their time, or save their resources. Not just save, utilizing them to get the maximum benefit out of their spend money, time, and resource. So, for example, in any industry, not just in construction field, in any industry, money is the most affected one. No matter what those motivational speakers say, money matters a lot. So the main thing that comes under 27 is helping the clients to save their money, or like to help them get the most value for the money that they're spending. And the next important one is the time. As for an example, let's imagine an apartment complex. So there is a definite timeline given, a definite end date. So the investors are expecting a revenue once they complete their construction. From that point on, they're expecting to earn the revenue out of the construction. So the time matters a lot. If they like jump the time even after a day, the revenue that they are taking from the completed construction, they are going to lose it. So time matters a lot. And resources, of course, the quality of the resources and the cost that we have to bear matters a lot for the final result of our construction. So basically in quantity surveying, we consider time, cost, quality also serves as the three main pillars of a construction. And at quantity survey, the main point of learning quantity surveying is to help the client utilize the market resources uh, as the on their best interest. Sorry, I had some background noises. Then we'll move on to why this subject is this much important. I have listed down some points. There is only a limited availability of funds. Like I said, the money matters a lot, and all the investors, all the clients, they only have a limited fund. So, as quantity surveys, we have an important task of allocating the fund or the budget available for the client to get the maximum benefit out of the money that he's spending. So, that makes the quantity subject very important. Then costly labor. If you are already in the construction industry, you might know this labor cost and the material costs are increasing day by day. Skilled, unskilled, no matter the type, the labor costs are increasing day by day with the inflation and all that. So there's that point. Then difficulty in choosing and using good building materials and day-to-day rising of cost of materials. So, like I said, the material and labor costs are two major facts that are impacting on the construction industry. So, because they are increasing day by day, the costs are increasing. There is a important duty as a quantity surveyor to help the clients solve these issues. Then another important fact in what making the quantity survey subject more important is a legal and contractual matter, because in the construction, most of the legal matters are handled by quantity surveyors. We'll like in our course we'll be studying about this thoroughly. What are the legal matters? What are the contractual matters? And all this we will be studying. So basically, these are the points that makes the quantity surveying subject important to the professionals in the construction industry. Let me show you a small video clip about why you should be learning quantity survey.
Why should you become a quantity surveyor? Because while other kids built structures with Lego, you ensured there was enough Lego to go around and that every one of those Legos was accounted for.
I hope the video, you can hear the video.
Yes, Mr. Imsara, you can hear.
Because while others dream, you're much more interested in making those dreams a reality. Because while everyone around you keeps the project in black and white, you have a special power to see the grains and know how to stay out of the red. A quantity surveyor measures the value of a construction investment from concept to completion. Part architect, part engineer, part general contractor, part lawyer, part accountant. They're the cost consultant who knows all the trades, who literally gets to shape the structure of towns, cities, and industries, and the one whose shoes stay the shiniest, no matter how dirty the job site. So, if you want to build a career that's rewarding in every sense of the word, perhaps it's time you know what a quantity surveyor is. Consultant who knows all the trade.
With that video, a major part that was highlighted was a quantity survey is a part architect, a part engineer, a part general contractor, and part lawyer, and a part accountant. Why in the industry they say why they say this in the industry is a quantity survey has to know a little bit, not just a little bit. They have to know parts of all these professions, and they have to have an understanding about all these professions. He should have an understanding about all the architectural concepts, because he is referring to drawings, like they have to refer drawings to get the usual measurements, then to understand what this building is, like all that, he has to have a part architect knowledge in his uh, knowledge materials. Same goes to the engineer and a general contractor, because he is the person who's handling all the workers, contractors, all that. So he should be having a little bit part of a general contract. Then a lawyer, because like I said, most of the legal matters are handled by conflict surveyors. So he should understand about all the construction laws and all the legal parts that comes with that. And of course, he is a part accountant, because the quantity surveyor is the person who keeps all the records of costs and who handles the income and outcome of a construction in the cost basis. So having studied that, normally what a quantity survey do is like we'll just have a small understanding about this. Preparing initial budget. So just after a client gets his idea to do a construction, the first thing he do is going to quantity survey and prepare initial budget. And after doing that, he gets an small idea, like this is the budget that I have to have on my hand to initiate the construction project that I have to do. So after preparing the initial budget, the client will get an understanding, yeah, that I can actually do this. Then he will actually start the actual construction project. Then after preparing all the designs and all that from the designing part, they will move on to the tender documents and then the tender price. Throughout the whole tender process, quantity surveyor will be involved from the preparing of tender documents until the evaluation of tender documents. So the entire process will be handled by quantity surveys, and that is a crucial part when it comes to a construction project. Then negotiations, that is also a crucial job as a quantity surveyor to help clients and contractors to come into a mutual understanding and to help them to build their communications and their mutual interest. The evaluation comes after the construction started. Once the construction started, as the works go on, the quantity surveys have to value them and give the required payments to the contractors and workers, and handling the cost part comes under the quantity surveys job. Then assessing claims is a very important part that impacts largely on the construction project and the entire industry. So going through these small steps, we can see the quantity surveys job goes on from pre-construction to construction and until the post-construction. That means the quantity survey will be involved in throughout the construction project from the initiation until the very end. So that is a small briefing about what quantity surveying is and how important that is. So under our civil quantity surveying course, we will be covering these topics, mainly to start any major project. To start any good huge project, we should be laying a strong foundation. So the first thing that we will do in our course is getting a good introduction to quantity surveying. Understand the background and importance of quantity surveying, then the responsibilities and areas of interest of a QS, all that we will be covering under the introduction to QS part. Then we will move on to the more advanced parts of quantity surveying, where we will be going from measurements, taking of quantities and practical examples at our session, using basically the NRM2 document. And I will be giving you all the professional documents that are required. Then we will move on to estimations and price analysis, where we will be studying about how these rates are prepared for with practical example. Then the construction estimations and the types of estimation methods that are there, all that we will be covering under our session. Then we will move on to a very important part as a quantity survey, which is tender and contract documents. Like I said, a quantity survey will be involving throughout the entire tender process of a construction project. So under that, we will be studying about the contents of the tender documents, the process of tender documents, procedures, all that we will be covering. We will be having a strong foundation about all these topics. Then after the tender process, we will be studying about the contract types, uh, procurement types, all that we will be studying. And after you get to a contract, you should know how to terminate a contract also. So all these parts we will be having a strong foundation, since uh, once you get these strong points in our sessions, you will be able to cover more aspects of contract documents, Uh, extremely sorry about that. I had a little bit of technical problem. So, uh, like I said, after completing these content, you will be able to have a strong knowledge about the basic concepts of uh, quantity subject. And throughout the course, we will be providing you with professional documents, which you will be requiring, even if you are quantity survey or an engineer. We will be giving you some professional documents as additional reading materials, and some important templates that you can freely use once you are in the practice. And another important thing is that in Tectra Academy, this is not just uh, like a single-sided course, because always you can ask us questions and request us documents or softwares, all that we will be giving you them. Even the previous batches are still in contact with us. They are giving their questions to us, contacting us directly. So we will be keeping these connections once you join our team. So you can rely on us on that. You can always come to us and you come up with questions and all that, not just regarding this course, anything that comes in once you are in the industry. So basically, this will be what will be happening in our civil 27 part. And like Mr. Ramit said, we always have to uh, uplift our work, or else we will be left behind, because the world is moving fast. We have to move on with that. So hopefully, I will be seeing you once we start our course in the very near future. Um, this presentation also we can share with you if you prefer that, so you can have a small understanding about what the contents are. So once again, I thank you all for joining with us today, and hopefully I will see you all, and we will walk this path, and uh, I wish you all the very best, and hope to see you all. So good night, everyone. I'm handing over this back to you, Mr. Pramit. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bimsara. I think you got a clear idea about our course. And Civil QS course will be held on every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. in Sri Lankan time. We schedule that for 10 days and 20 hours course, 2 days per 2 hours per day. And next Civil QS session will be started on 25th of July at 9 p.m. That means next Tuesday. You can join for that one. Registrations are going now. If you would like to join, please send us a message and please share with your friends regarding our course, because course content is shared, and we gave that clear idea about our course content and what are the details that we can do in our course. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Bimsara, again for giving that information about our course.